Harvesting machines might feel like a recent upgrade, but did you know they actually started making waves way back in the 19th century? Yes, a while back, people figured out that no matter how many hours they put in, they just couldn't compete the efficiency of a machine covering even a tiny field. But of course, with every passing decade, they are thoroughly changed in terms of efficiency, style, and machinery. Now they no longer look like an ancient harvester, not even from looks. So, as this potato harvester digs into the soil, it gently lifts the potatoes to the surface. Obviously, stuff like soil and debris might come up with the potatoes, but don't worry, they will get filtered out using sieves and belts. Yeah, better to say automatically. Once automatically cleaned from the debris, the potatoes are effortlessly conveyed onto a continuous belt that dispatches them straight into the loading truck fixed to the harvester. Stick around for the major transformation to happen and watch the beautiful behind the scenes of production of millions of Lay's potato chips with us. The truck is now loaded with potatoes and is heading towards the potato chips making facility. Now this high-tech machine will help to toss out all of the potatoes into the huge storage. Okay, this much potato is going to make my day because I'm a huge potato chips lover. That's my ultimate snack. Bit of the extra dirt is going to remove, thanks to these abrasive rollers that makes it possible, and doesn't only transfer the potatoes towards storage house, but remove the debris as well. Now you can see they didn't remove all of the soil from the potatoes. It's actually a natural hack because the soil acts as a natural barrier, helping to keep moisture in and protect the potatoes from going bad. Here comes the testing part, where they're going to make chips out of 2 potatoes just to make sure if they are perfect to process. Getting a green signal, the conveyor belt system effortlessly shuttles potatoes from the harvest chamber to the factory storage and drops them directly into the river of fresh water. This setup is totally a game changer, ensuring a steady flow every time. By automating the transfer, it slashes the risk of damage and cranks up productivity, making everything run like a well-oiled machine. You can see how these potatoes, free from any debris, look super fresh and eye-catching. As they head into this massive peeling unit, they'll undergo a magical glow-up from the ugly potatoes to the clean, bare potatoes, all set for chip making. The peeling process actually takes place first in the peeling rolling machine, then right on these rollers, which are a little abrasive to remove the thin skin from potatoes. Can you guess what those besties would be talking about? Probably, Process Zone is the only channel that will show you this much bulking food processing. So why wasting more time to subscribe to them? Hit that button, dude. First, the peeled potatoes hit the observing and sorting station, coming out totally spotless and fresh. Then, they are tossed straight towards the slicing machines. Did you know that potatoes are a secret superfood? Yes, they're packed with more potassium than a banana, and can help keep your heart a healthy powerhouse. But of course, you will need to avoid this much processing and try taking the simple food for your overall health. I want to add some more information like Lay's was the first brand to introduce unique flavors in chips, turning a simple snack into a worldwide flavor adventure. Now watch as they roll onto conveyor belts with cool technology to shake off excessive water before taking another bath. Okay, here the potato chips are continuously kept moisturized by thoroughly running water for some good reasons. Finally, they are dried off every last water droplet, making sure they're perfectly dry and prepped for their next big move. Now, as the expert machines are going to fry the potato chips batch by batch, they make sure that every chip will be perfectly cooked and none of them will get burned or ruined during the process. Meanwhile, the continuously stirring fingers play their magic and keep on rotating the potato chips upside down to get cooked equally. By drying these chips out of the excessive oil, make sure they turn out perfectly crispy and delicious. Want to get more dramatic? Let me slow down the video a little bit to give you the perfect advertisement vibes. This skilled folk expertly sorts through the batch, swiftly separating any ruined potatoes from the squad. With sharp eyes and steady hands, they ensure only the top-quality spuds make the grade. Some secret ingredients get a cool remix, mixing with the potato chips to create an amazing flavor explosion. Look at those delicious snacks. I always fall for them. After the seasoning is added, the bunch moves to the portioning unit, or you can say multi-portioned packaging machine, where it's packed into perfectly equal amounts. One more thing, did you ever shake your packet before handing it over to your siblings to get an idea which one has more chips inside it? I thought it was only me, but after watching these inside scenes, I think that's a useless thing because they had equally poured the chips into every packet, so happy sharing buds. Croissant. The everlasting hype about this amazing, delicious delight makes us wonder about the backstage process. So don't just wonder because you're about to witness the rare sight of croissants' bulk production. Come along, buds. Starting with the application of a generous layer of rich butter is carefully placed on the top of sheeted dough, ensuring it achieves that exquisite, flaky texture that defines its renown. The dough then gets the precise foldings with the help of these incredible laminating machines. That's pretty smooth and satisfying because the more we watch such satisfying processing, the more our knots get untied. It can be either mental, emotional, or anxious levels. So I suggest you watch this video throughout and let me know if you like that fascinating bulking about to come. This zigzag layering of dough is constructed before making delicious croissants to create even consistent layers. This technique is essential for achieving the light, airy, and crispy quality that results in a uniform texture and crispiness after baking. If you're a croissant lover, you must know it's all about layering the dough in multiple folds, so these machines are quite into it. And no need to worry about flour sticking the hands here. Obviously, that's what an automation is. And here we go, an effortless effort of consistently kneading the sheet with flattening rollers. It's fascinating to see how gracefully these circular blades cut the dough into long strips, shaping them into spot-on triangles that later roll up into the iconic croissant shape. With just a few preset machine settings, it's all set to create those delightful baked goods without even breaking a sweat. So dude, I'm sure you'll be giving this machine a thumbs up for effortlessly crafting these perfect ideal shapes, because it's not something just anyone can do. I mean, I never ever tried making croissants at home. If you're like me, please raise your hand and support me in the comment box. Kidding. It's no biggie in this fast-paced and modern world where we can get anything right from stores, except your honesty for my channel, guys. And I'm truly grateful for all your love. You know, if I would say a significant number of croissants are consumed only in USA in just a single day would be inappropriate because literally millions of people love to have croissants in their breakfasts. 1 million is huge. Modern automated bakery lines are cranking out croissants at pretty impressive speeds, with 100 to 300 croissants rolling out every minute. And with this much automation and speed, you can easily guess it right. And guess what? Croissants cast a spell through a process called proofing, where the dough relaxes and rises slowly, often in a few hours. This easygoing process with a little bit of egg spraying enhances the flavor and texture, resulting in that irresistibly light, airy pastry with a rich, buttery vibe. Apart from free mold croissants, there exists these methods where every single croissant is folded and kept in separate mold to rise and shine in their dedicated space. This definitely makes sure the shape of the croissant is not going overboard. Next, it's their turn to bake in the oven, where their transformation unfolds. Check out that perfect color. They've baked marvelously, right? Special care is taken to ensure they achieve golden perfection without burning. Even the largest ovens nail this mission. After baking, automatic nozzles filled with icing punch the holes into croissants to release trapped steam while filling the croissants with the rich and creamy icing, keeping them irresistible. Now these croissants are ready for packaging. It's amazing to watch the machines effortlessly wrap each one perfectly. It's precision in every move, aiming for perfection. So here's the secret behind creating those vibrant pink-colored raspberry croissants. Just a touch of their signature raspberry mixture is added to each triangle, making them truly worthy of appreciation. So, after this rolling machine works its wonders, the jaw-dropping appearance of these croissants can make anyone eager to try them at least once. Apart from traditional croissants, factories often create variations like lemon-flavored, chocolate, or even various other curled savory options to satisfy diverse global tastes. If you pair chocolate with croissants, what more could anyone crave in the culinary realm? After this machine flawlessly refines the cuts, it sends them to the rolling machine, which skillfully molds them into their classic shape. Just take a look. I am literally drooling. I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, at least when it comes to food. Let's talk about filling bottles in bulk with impressive efficiency. These automated machines carefully pour any sort of liquids into each bottle, ensuring zero waste, guaranteed. It's truly mesmerizing to see rows of bottles swiftly filling up, all set to quench thirsts around the world. And there's no need to worry about packaging when modern robotic arms are here. They handle it seamlessly, requiring no assistance here. Automated machines handle every task precisely, minimizing mistakes and ensuring consistent quality in every product. So, a creamy layer has been added to each biscuit, and when another biscuit is sandwiched on top, the cream spreads evenly automatically. Obviously, it's all about that luscious chocolate layering because the combination of cream and chocolate elevates the experience to the next level. My eyes. You must remember these iconic words. Well, that's the first thing I could think of while watching this appetizing video of my favorite bar. Once these automated machines are set up either to shape up or cut this protein sheet into bars, they're often more cost-effective than relying solely on human labor, especially for repetitive jobs. So production rates are always significantly faster with machines, allowing for quicker turnaround times and handling high demand. That chocolate dip in the end was the best part though. I couldn't resist anymore. I'm gonna get one right away. Come on, you're telling me sausages ain't your forever love. You've got to be kidding because it's almost impossible to leave sausages untouched in the plate. As I felt you deserved to know how factories made your favorite sausages, so I've managed to get inside the processing plant. Let's begin with the fresh, clean meat carefully fed into the machine, ensuring it's boneless to avoid any processing issues. It's divided into portions to constantly send them into huge grinders, but bit by bit. This step-by-step approach guarantees that the meat is perfectly processed without any lumps to achieve perfection in every bite. As they chose to give the sausages a perfect blend and mouth-watering flavors, they worked on the mix meats, which involves frozen meat too. Just to inform you, freezing the meat at low temperatures for a specific duration kills parasites and bacteria, crucial for the safety of sausages. This process not only enhances their shape to perfection, but also extends the shelf life of these savory treats, giving them a smooth, buttery texture. You can see how beautifully the entire meat is shredded and chopped. Buckle up because it's going to be Richie smooth just as you like. In the next step, a mix of spices or herbs are added for a great flavor. It's all in the blend of spices and meats. Some are spicy with a kick of pepper, while others are mild so they will be just cooked perfectly. Ice adds moisture to the mixture, so it's added in a little amount to help in achieving the desired juiciness and consistency in the final product. Keeping the mixture cold makes it easier to mix the ingredients evenly, ensuring a consistent flavor throughout the sausage's production. You can see how the frozen meat and spices blend smoothly into a soft, even texture after being expertly ground, along with a bunch of ice being added in intervals and some other runny but important ingredients. Here comes the eggs, a lot of them. These automatic machines are responsible for cracking the eggs and separating the egg yolks from the whites. Because here they need only yolks, so it doesn't seem a challenge thanks to these machines. They're then whisked into the mixture to ensure a lump-free blend. This perfected mixture is then seamlessly integrated into the ground meat for crafting delicious sausages. Packed with savory flavors and made in countless delicious varieties, sausages are a favorite food around the world. Now comes the next step, preparing the natural casing for sausages. It's soaked in cool water for at least 30 minutes to several hours, ensuring it's thoroughly washed to remove any residual salt and all prepared. It's moisturized with a touch of water to prevent drying and maintain its perfect form. The sausage mixture is being carefully piped into the machine, ensuring it's shaped into specific sizes. See how these sausages emerge, perfectly shaped and glistening with a shiny finish, ready to delight your taste buds. Check out this natural casing holding your favorite sausages material. Just look at that consistency. After cutting, these sausages are coated with various flavorful sauces and undergo a pre-drying procedure for several hours. Your favorite sausages are now undergoing the very crowing smoking process, which will help the sausages to gain that delicious flavor. This process also serves several reasons which I'm going to expose in a bit. Finally, they move to the post-drying stage, where the changing color enhances their delicious appeal. In the next stage, they are prepared with natural sausage casings evenly and tied securely to avoid air pockets. Stainless steel hooks or wooden rods are used to hang the sausages, ensuring they are evenly spaced to allow for adequate airflow between each one. This thoughtful arrangement ensures that during the drying and smoking process, each sausage receives consistent exposure to smoke and air, enhancing flavor and texture uniformly. Smoking sausages serves two main purposes. First, it adds a delicious smoky flavor that many people love. Secondly, smoking helps extend the shelf life of sausages. The smoke contains natural compounds that act as preservatives, helping to prevent spoilage and bacteria growth. This means sausages can last longer without the need for artificial additives. So yeah, smoking isn't just about taste. It's a smart way to preserve and enhance one of our favorite foods. After completing the drying process, the hanging sausages are carefully removed from the hooks or rods. Their color has transformed beautifully during this stage. Next, they are swiftly fed into a high-speed robotic system where they are separated with precision using powerful air pressure. As they are getting ready, just imagine, they're perfectly tucked into a warm bun with mustard and onions. My goodness, I barely can focus now. Of course, how could we forget about the packaging? Each sausage is being packed as carefully as it was crafted. They are carefully placed in preset quantities in their desired boxes. Watch as powerful hands tirelessly prepare the casing for sausages, but there's also a little friend that helps to fill up these casings automatically. Now they shape each sausage using precise measuring instruments, and then carefully mold them by hand, preparing them for the drying process. For drying, each sausage is carefully hung one by one on iron rods, ensuring they attain the perfect shape and form. After a precise inspection to ensure top-notch quality, these savory treasures hang to dry and cure in a controlled environment, where their flavors deepen and mature. Maybe next time, before grabbing another bite of sausages, you will remember and appreciate the effort behind making those delicious sausages you eat.